2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the one. And for the Raptors, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Grady Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now here is Conley. Pass to Randle. Right side, Conley. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for Toronto. Quickly kicks to Pirtle. Back to Quickly, over Conley. The shot's good from Quickly.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Here's Randle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them, but not last year as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Both free throws good from Randle.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Pirtle against Gobert. Here's Dick. Misses, and he wants that one back.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here is Pirtle. Following the miss by Julius Randle. Nice shot by Pirtle.
Hey, when Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the defense is cooked. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Randle against Barnes. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Kings. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, for the Raptors, they've started this year as well as they could have hoped. Playing great basketball, probably exceeding preseason expectations.
Here's Dick. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark right now. He's averaging about 19 points a game.
This is something Barnes needs to keep working on. When he's hitting from 3, this guy is almost unguardable.
Now here's Gobert. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. The putback. Toronto grabs the miss. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
They grabbed their own miss. Beyond the arc. Out to Ingram. Back to Pirtle. And here's Quickly for 3. Good on the triple. Quickly's got 5 now.
And Pirtle does just a little bit of everything for this team. A big man that has excellent passing skill.
Here's Conley. And Barnes sends it back. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. They need this. And finished off by Gobert. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Quickly the pass to Purdy. To the inside. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
McDaniels dishes to Gobert. Six on the shot clock. Shoots it up. The shot by McDaniels, no good. Raptors leading by 6. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Darko Rajakovic had a few moments to share with me before, and we talked about the bruising big man, Julius Randle. He told me Julius sets the tone for them with his physicality. So we have to try and match that. We can't let him bully his way into the lane and get to his spots. We have to make him uncomfortable. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Now that we have a moment, let's see who have been the top assist teams in the league this season. Number 1, the Raptors.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It doesn't stick. That's why they're at the top of that list.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Trailing here by 8. Here's Pirtle. That one goes. Count it.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here is Conley. Still without a basket. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now, here's Quickly. Really struggled in the loss against Indiana. Ingram outside. From the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Here is Edwards. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game. Quickly against Conley. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Didn't take Edwards long to get those 3 points back. Right back at you.
Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard. Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength, and length, and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is. Rocketing right off the floor, explosive jam by McDaniels.
On the wing, Barnes. Looking for Quickly. He gets it there. Back to Barnes. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's Conley. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Timberwolves trail by 15. For 3, Edwards. Kept alive. And there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
Here's Ingram. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Another shot. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Quickly looking it over. A three from Barnes. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Edwards, that's good.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Hey, Clark, when you're on the road, what are some things that help bring teams closer together?
Well, one of the common things for all people is food. So gathering for dinner as teammates is one of those ways you can bond. Maybe taking in a movie, perhaps a comedy show, anything that can lighten the pressure, what goes on the court, so that you get a chance to know each other as more than just teammates.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Inside. Pass to Dillingham. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Dillingham's got it back down to within single digits for Minnesota. Raptors shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. The pass to Boucher. Raptors moving the ball around. Shed, that's good.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Dillingham. Lets it fly. And they'll get another chance. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Driving the lane, Mobo uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 12-point Raptor lead.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Oh, boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. No scoring in this one. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
First in scoring. And they're also #1 in distributing the basketball. A testament to their supreme unselfishness and the passing talent of their floor leaders.
But, Greg, you can throw out all the other stats and rankings. Their scoring is what makes them special, plain and simple. Here's Shed. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Barrett for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Raptors lead by 13.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Shed. Pass to Mobo. It's good. Now Dillingham. Pass to Reed. Kicks to Ingles. Back to Reed. Abaji pulls it in. Raptors leading by 15. Passes to Boucher. Good work defensively by Ingles.
2 minutes left in the first.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. No good with the triple.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Here's Mobo. He gets it in there. Mobo's got 6. Here's Dillingham. 14 points from him the last game against Phoenix. The pass to Ingles to stop the run. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Ingles has got his second bucket of the game to go. Raptors shooting very well. 58%. The offense is flowing right now early for them. Here's Mobo, and he converts the layup. He's got 8.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Timberwolves trail by 17.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Offensive rebound. Dillingham's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Onside, Barrett. Pass to Boucher. Here's Abaji. And again, Toronto with the triple.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Toronto leading by 20. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Barrett's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Raptors. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And good that time.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly.
20.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards out there with Randall, and it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Conley in at the point.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Down low, here's Shen. Mike Conley with the rebound. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks. Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. And I know that's three, but I wanted to give you three different words I could use to describe him. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism.
The three from Barnes. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Over in the corner, Conley. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And a guy who has quickly adapted to playing NBA offense, Barnes, he can be a producer.
DiVincenzo against Barrett. And that one is hammered home.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
His shot's good from quickly.
That's a nice dime from Barnes, showing he can break down the defense with his passing.
DiVincenzo against Barrett. Gobert trying to get open. Offensive rebound. DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. Barnes against Randall. Shot clock at 5. And he banks in the layup.
With or without the ball, Randall moves so well for a big.
Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Ingram left side. A three from quickly. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists tonight.
he has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Now here's Conley. He had 10 points in the win against Phoenix. Gobert can't hit.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
A three from Quickly. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And finished off by Gobert.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
Now, here's Quickly. 10 points for him. Barrett finds Boucher. Outside Barrett. From deep three-point land. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Barnes passes to Boucher. Quickly with it. Drains the three-pointer. Quickly's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Raptors.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Barrett for 3. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 4th assist in this one. High post, Gobert. Back to Conley. Goes up again, and Barnes sends it back.
Oh, tremendous defense there from Barnes. That 7'2" wingspan coming in handy.
For 3, Barrett. And again, Toronto with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Conley's shot is off. For Toronto, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Julius Randle. Averaging about 22 points per, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night. One of the best lob partners in the business, Rudy Gobert.
It's Barrett on the wing. And here's Barnes for 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And the layup is good. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Right side Barrett. Ingram outside. From outside the arc. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And the basket by Edwards.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
That one falls. Quickly's got 15.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Randall passes to DiVincenzo. Stolen by Quickly. Boucher kicks to Quickly. Back to Boucher. The kick out to Barnes. There's the triple. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's DiVincenzo. That shot no good. Good D by Barnes. Quickly the pass to Boucher. The kick out to Barnes. Takes the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. 18 points for him.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And he makes the first. So, Clark, the last couple NBA seasons featuring 14 of the top 15 team offensive ratings in league history.
You know, I think that's testament to the skill level of the players. And certainly you hear some coaches talk about defense being legislated out of the game. It is an entertaining product. That's part of the drive for more offense. But I guess I could agree that there does need to be maybe a touch more balance and not so tilted toward the offense.
Now here's Barnes. He had 15 points last outing. Here's Dick. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to outshoot out this team.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
To the middle. Shed, that's good. Shed's got his second bucket tonight.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Barnes kicks to Pirtle. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Conley. Hasn't made one yet. Over to the left wing. Dillingham wide open, and he fires. Out to Conley, who's back up. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pirtle's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 18. Here's Shed. A 3-pointer, no good.
And you can tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Toronto with the ball, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. 1:39 left in the first half of the game. It's Edwards on the wing. He's got 14. Back to Conley. Looking to end his cold spell. They get it back. Reed misses.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
And here they go. Here's Edwards. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. 16 points for Anthony Edwards. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Over Ingles. And that one's good, Barnes.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
Now here's Conley. He's covered closely. Pass to Reed. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Dick.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Here's Abaji. They get it again. Pirtle. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And Pirtle has stick-to-itiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards. He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
sinks the three-pointer.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And here's Edwards. Will it go? The shot, no good. And so it's Toronto, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll get right back to the action.
Your Raptors,
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Toronto came out looking very confident. They put together the kind of powerful run that every team would love to have, 10-2 off the tip. At the end of the first quarter, they found themselves way out on top. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, and that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Grady Dick. And it's Ingram in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And finished off by Edwards.
You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For 3, Ingram. Minnesota with the rebound. McDaniels with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. Edwards, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Barnes passes to Pirtle. And here's quickly for 3. Mike Conley grabs the miss. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Out to the wing. Here's Randall. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Randall's got 8.
You know, it's encouraging to see Randall working on this shot. You can tell he wants to get better from there.
Ingram kicks to Pirtle. To the paint. Here's Dick. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Edwards got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Randall no good. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Ingram with the basket on the assist from Pirtle. Pirtle's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
The offensive rebound. McDaniels against Ingram. 6 to shoot. They shoot again. Here's McDaniels. He dishes it to Randall. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's his second.
Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. Number 1, the Raptors.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
That free throw good from Randall.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Both free throws good from Randall. Now, here's quickly. 18 points for him. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report.
Double-digit boards, a regular occurrence for Gobert. Makes it easier to get those second-chance hoops, too.
Quickly with it. Now defended by Gobert. Stolen by McDaniels. Passes it to Edwards. To the inside. Conley. The shot will not fall. Raptors have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Over to the wing. Here's Pirtle. Minnesota with the rebound. Edwards got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. And finished off by McDaniel.
Assisted by
McDaniels going upstairs with an athletic move.
Ingram passes to Quickly. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Quickly's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Raptors. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. It's good from long range. Randall's got 13 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
On the wing quickly. Shoots the 3. Drills it from outside. Quickly's got 24 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Randall with the bucket.
You know, Randall has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
For Toronto, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. The pass to Dick. And here's Ingram from the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. The Special K, we know the trade for Rudy Gobert took some time to click, but now it's looking like a great move.
Well, you know, figuring out how to play 2 bigs in this day and age with the way the game is played, pretty tricky, a slippery slope. And they stayed with it, to their credit, the Minnesota Timberwolves. And once they got it sorted out, Gobert was a force with his defense and his scoring out of the pick and roll. And I think one of the things undervalued in Gobert's improvement is the addition of Mike Conley. They've got a tremendous relationship, and I think Mike Conley's presence has been a real asset for Gobert as well.
Dick can't get it to go. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. To the middle, here's Randall. Over Barnes. And Randall throws it down.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Pass to Dick. On the wing, Barnes. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Ingram's got 6 here in this quarter.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Here's Conley. And another shot. And the layup is good. Conley's got his first points of the game.
Conley, so crafty with that left hand of his. The veteran knows his way around the hoop.
Quickly the pass to Pirtle. Raptors moving the ball around. Puts up a 3. Dick can't get it to go.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
Got to tell you what, safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish.
Dick, that's good. Dick's got 5 points so far.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
Over in the corner, Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. For Toronto, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Here's Quickly. From down in the low post, it goes. Quickly's got 11 points here in just the second half. Pass to Randall. And Barnes sends it back. Dick passes to Ingram. Pirtle kicks to Ingram. Here's Dick. No good on the triple.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Well, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
The Raptors shooting 47% from the field in the third. He's feeling it. Minnesota with the rebound. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Randall throws it down.
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
Pass to Ingram. Lets it go with the 3. Conley grabs the miss.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
McDaniels gets a wide open look. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does. Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this one. Man.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him. Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Randall. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. Edwards can't hit.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Pass to Walter. Here's Abaji. Right wing. Here's Shed. Off target from outside. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. And here's Reed for 3. A shot off that time. 1:43 left to play in the third. Here's Mobo. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's DiVincenzo. Buries it from three-point range. DiVincenzo's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Abaji. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
They get the rebound. A second chance effort. Reed misses. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Walter, good.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Barrett against Edwards. There's 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Barrett. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now in the quarter. Barrett inside the three-point line. And so it's Toronto with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for Minnesota, they've got Dillingham, and it's Ingles, and it's the power forward.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Toronto shooting it very well tonight, around 57% to the right side. Pass to Shed. Raptors moving the ball around. And that one's good, Abaji.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Pass to Minot. Out to the right wing. Here's Shannon. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Mobo gets the basket. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pass to Minot. Inside. Dillingham, no good.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
From downtown. Kicks it to Robinson. Here's Walter. Fires the three, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Minot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Ingles can't get it to go.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
The Timberwolves shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Shannon passes to Garza. Here's Dillingham. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Mobo with the rebound. Mobo's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. Pass to Shed from deep. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Now, Ingles. Dillingham with it. Count that one.
Luka Garza.
Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the court, and the shot is good.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Raptors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Shed. And there are the Raptors with another bucket. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Garza. Robinson pulls it in. Toronto with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Walter. To the wing right side. Here's Abaji. And again, Toronto with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Robinson. Pass to Shed. The 3. Ingles with the rebound. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. And the pass to Abaji. The tray. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Down low, here's Dillingham. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Here's Shed. And again, Toronto with the triple.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Dillingham with the bucket. Dillingham's got 6 in the quarter.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
And the 3 ball is good.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Pass to Garza. Now, here's Ingles. He's guarded closely. Garza no good. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And that one's good, Abaji. Abaji's got 16 points here in the second half.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Minot. Here's Dillingham. Garza tries yet again. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Shed. And again, Toronto with the triple.
During this final quarter, he has erupted from outside the arc. You just assume every 3 he takes now is going down.
Here's Minot. Passes it to Ingles. And things seem to be getting tougher for the big spending teams, Clark, but we're seeing a lot of them go all in before the toughest penalties take effect.
Yeah, you know, the frozen pick provision kicks in next season, and the season after that, luxury taxes ramp way up. Powerhouse teams trying to make hay while the sun shines is a pretty good strategic business move, but the landscape is certainly changing.
And it's the Raptors ball. They're on a 19-6 run. Pass to Shed. 3-pointer. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Here's Dillingham. Softly drops in the floater.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
And here are the Raptors now. Out to the right wing. 3-pointer. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Dillingham. Here's Garza. Gets to the corner and buries it.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Raptor shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Here's Shed. This one for three, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got 4 assists now tonight. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. It's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot, keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Toronto. Ball's knocked loose. And there's the feed to McDaniels. Tries from 7. The putback. Mobo with the rebound. Mobo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Jacks up a 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And when Poeltl sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Now Dillingham. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
DiVincenzo passes to Gobert.
What a move by Gobert, closing that open space in the pick and roll.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
And that one's good, Abaji.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Minnesota's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Raptors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
They simply refused to let their opponent off the hook in either game this season. And that's why they're going to finish up the year with a 2-0 record in the season series against Minnesota.
Here's Shen. No good on the 3. The Timberwolves shoot here in the fourth quarter, around 41%. DiVincenzo with it, now guarded by Poeltl. And another shot. And Poeltl pulls it down. Here's Shed. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. And he's good on the 3-ball.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
I know Rudy's team is loving this, seeing him in full attack mode offensively. A sight to behold.
Here's Walter. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Dillingham with it, and so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.